Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had looked into the date and time overview. And in today's session, let's see time delta function. So what is time delta function? In Python, the time delta function is present in date time module. So basically it is present in the date time module and it is used to find the difference between two dates and times. And it is also used for date manipulations in Python. So let's see how we can manipulate dates and time with the help of time delta function. The syntax for this is time delta, days, seconds, microseconds, milliseconds, minutes, hours and weeks. All these arguments, that is days, seconds, microsecond, millisecond, minutes, hours, weeks, are optional arguments and their default value is 0. So now let's see how we can add days to the current date. So for this, from datetime module, we import datetime class and time delta class. And today's date, we give it as datetime.now. Now is the method in the datetime class and it gives out today's date. And this particular date is stored in today date. And then we are doing time delta days is equal to 30. And then we are creating a new date called today's date plus time delta. So for today's date, it will add 30 days because in time delta, we have specified 30 days. And it will give out the new date and that date will be stored in new date. Now if we print today's date and new date, we can see that the 30 days has been added to the new date. Now let's look into it practically. From date time, import date time, comma, time delta. So we are importing these two modules. Then I give today underscore date is equal to date time class dot now method. So it will give today's date. And let me say td as another variable. Let me take another variable td which is equal to time delta and I say 30 days. If I don't give days over here, by default it will take 30 as the days, or we can give days is equal to 30. And now my new date is equal to today date plus td. Print today date and print new date. So here today's date is having current date to which we are adding 30 days. So the new date should be the date after 30 days. So now if I print these two dates, let's see what happens. If I run the code, let's see what happens. So year is the same and today's date is 08, that is month is 08/13 and it is giving, after adding 30 days, it is giving month as September 09 and 12 as the date because there are 31 days in August. So it is giving 12 as the date. So it has incremented by approximately by 1 month. And now if I say print today date, new date minus today date. If I run the code, I get 30 days. So the difference between new date and today date is 30 days. And similarly, let's move on to, this was adding days to current date. Now let's subtract days from current date. So for this, what we have to do is new date is equal to today's date minus 30 days, time delta. So here my new date is equal to today's date, and then instead of plus we have to say minus. And now when I run the code, I get today's month is 08. When we are subtracting 30 days, it goes to July and it becomes 14 because there are 31 days in July. So approximately 30 days has been deducted from today's date. So this is how we can subtract days from the current date. The next one is adding hours to current date. Instead of days, now I have to take hours because I am adding hours. And I am giving two hours I want to add. So today's date is date time now, today's date and time. And new date is today's date minus TD. That is, it will subtract 2 hours. Let's run and see what is the output. So year is same, month is same, day is also same. But 13, it is 1 o'clock. So 2 hours before will become 11 o'clock. So it has subtracted 2 hours. And if we want to add 2 hours, we can give plus over here and run the code. So 1 o'clock is 13 and it has added 2 hours and it has become 15, that is approximately 3 o'clock. So it has added 2 hours to the current time. So this is how we can add hours to current date or time and subtract hours from current date or time. And now if we want to add weeks to current date, instead of hours, I have to just specify it as weeks and then I have to say equal to 1. And now if I add today's date plus 1 week, let's see what is the output. So it has got 7 days difference. Today's date is 13 and it has added 7 days, which is 20th. So for the days, it has added 7 days because a week contains 7 days. And now if I subtract 1 week from the current date, if I run the code, then I get today's date is 13. It is showing 06, that is the previous week. So this is how we can do manipulations in time delta function. We can manipulate by using days or seconds or microseconds or milliseconds, minutes, hours or weeks, and thus we can obtain new dates by giving these particular parameters. Hope so friends, it is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.